Welcome back to another episode of the Will Hill Show. We got another one of my high school friends. We go back to high school.
Damn near, yeah, bro.
Yeah, we go back to high school. One of the guys I play football with all the time. I'm gonna let him do his own introduction. Go ahead, Jarvis. Tell the people who you are.
Hey, everybody. My name is Jarvis Powell, also known as Boobie, also known as Apex Max. Just a family guy. Come to here, say what's up to my homeboy. Been rocking with Will since, man. So he's playing football at Chicago State since like what, 2010, 2011.
Something. It's coming up on a decade.
Yeah, man. Getting old, man. We getting old, brother.
It's coming up. So what do you do, Boobie? As far as like work, how do you attain your monies?
Well, I got a skill, man. I do glass repair, actually. A friend of mine taught me this a long time ago. Ever since then, I just like everybody else, LinkedIn, go knocking on doors, find out who needs your service, you know.
What does that entail? Like, what's...
Well, I remove scratches from windows.
Okay.
But not just house windows, like Apple, for example. Like, they big old giant piece of glass. People call me out, different companies, and I remove scratches from those windows, so they ain't got to replace them because they be coming from, like, overseas, them big old
glass,
windows.
yeah.
And every now and then I get huge jobs where, like, I work on 33-story buildings, and they just want me to, like, check out all the windows, remove some scratches, remove hard water stains, different things.
That's what's up. You scared of heights? Well, apparently not.
I used to be. Not anymore. Man.
Like, what happened? Like, you just kind of got over it or what?
That was the money.
That'll steady the nerves real quick.
Yeah, it was the money for me, man. Like, I was 20 years old, man. I was making, like, what, $20, $25, $30 an hour? Like,
right.
It was beautiful. And then I got, like, the chance to hire my own friends. Like,
right.
It was essentially my company, man. Like, the guy taught me, then he let me do my own thing. After that, just made them my own.
So what else do you do? What outside of the glass clean? Wait, do you own your own glass repair company? What you want to shout it out? Tell everybody what it is.
My glass repair company is Maximus and Brothers Company. I clean windows basically.
If you got scratches, fix that shit.
It's only for the jewelry stores and like the commercial property. That's what called me. Nobody really residential. I only work for big companies, man.
Oh no, we got people who got their own businesses, they storefronts who need they stuff.
Actually, I do get a lot of calls around the neighborhood because somebody always knocking out a window.
Right.
They ask me to replace them. I can't replace, but I can see if I can. I need to start like a referral line or something for real.
Most definitely. You link up with some other companies and be like, look, I throw you some bones, you throw me some bones. That's how this works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do this, and if run across something that I do, you don't do it. That's how that works.
I've done them before. It's out there.
Yeah, most definitely. What's up with your jewelry? What you call this?
Oh man, it's just some copper. Old Rolex I got from a female friend. Just gifted me something. And
what's I see people wearing the copper. What's the copper supposed to do?
Well, the copper is kind of like a blood cleanser, and it's also very grounding. You know. A lot of times we get caught up in our thoughts, so in your ways. This actually keeps your static energy in order, you know?
I don't. I mean, you got to.
I say when you get mad. Sometimes people get mad for days on end. You're not supposed to do that, bro. Like, stuff's supposed to last. If it's not going to affect you in 5 years, let it go in 5 minutes.
Right.
And if you go back and forth to it, then maybe you got an attachment to it. But the jewelry, it reminds me to stay grounded, man, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this is a black tourmaline and quartz crystals. Just in Oregon, they just crystal that's supposed to help your energy balance and keep you clear and in the here and now, you know.
So are you like into crystals and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Are there bad crystals? The only time I hear people talking about crystals is, to cleanse like the house, the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So me knowing anything good that's bad. So is there like some crystals like people should stay away from?
I mean, I think you should stay away from crystals if you got a bad energy.
So is it more like an amplifier?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
It's what you bring to it, you know?
Right.
It's almost, I'm going to say it like the Bible. Some people think it's good, some people think it's bad. It's a tool.
Right.
It's what your spirit brings to it.
So we ain't even going to get started on the Bible. We'll be a long time.
I mean, just a certain discipline, man. People got their disciplines, man.
Yeah?
But yeah.
So how did you end up getting into it? Like, what drew you to it?
To energy or to the Bible?
Your energy, the whole aura thing that you rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
because anytime I see you talking, you talking about a deeper understanding of oneself. Yes. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to break that down a little bit.
Well, I grew up very, very Christian. My father's a pastor, actually. And I ripped through the Bible. I read the Bible back and forth too many times.
You one of the people you could just quote out of scripture?
All the time, but it's not about that. Like, if you really want to get to the gist of the Bible, I say read like 2 Peter or something, chapter 1 through 10. It just teaches you the virtues.
Okay.
Just like in Buddhism, teach you like the Eightfold Path.
Okay.
Like what I am into now is called Taoism. It's almost like it's like the flow of life, the harmony of life.
Is that the stuff Bruce Lee was in?
Bruce Lee, Jedi, all them, yeah. That's what we about. Dragon Ball Z, Chi Force, yeah. It's a return to nature. You can't really explain it because nature has a pattern.
Okay.
It changes. It's all about change.
Right.
And so it's energy. It's about transmuting your energy and becoming higher, becoming smarter, becoming the best you can be. So when you wear crystals or when you're outside barefooting, or they say, drink more water than juice because you gain clarity. You know, that's all energy is about, being in the here and now. They call it the Tao, the moment, the flow.
How you spell it?
D-A-O.
D-A-O.
Or some people spell it with a T or whatever. The Tao or whatever.
Oh. You heard about this, Curtis? No? It's new stuff. You feel like a lot of black people into it, or are we lacking?
I mean, no, we ain't lacking. We just we're lacking the discipline to want to know what it is. We know what it is now,
right?
Because everything came from brother. We started this thing so no, it's big in China and everything. This is their Christianity.
Are you good, man? Do what you gotta do. Hey, no, man. Life, you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, it's we not lacking about it. We just, some people hear about it, but they just don't want to get into it because they're afraid to change from their normal beliefs.
Yeah, you know what? Because I feel like a lot of people, a lot of black people, especially our age, we kind of, I want to say rejecting Christianity. The more and more we kind of learn about the roots and how it was given to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't think a lot of people have an alternative. So as we proceed past Christianity, we're losing a lot of people to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. At least how I feel.
Yeah, they call what they call we don't believe in nothing.
The atheists?
My friend kept calling me that one time. No, not an atheist. I believe in the here and now.
Right.
You are talking about a religion. It's a form of belief. That's cool.
Right.
I wouldn't say don't reject Christianity. Finish it. It is a school of thought. Get through the book. Get through the discipline. That's all it is, a discipline. And it teaches you virtues, teaches you brotherly affection, knowledge,
right,
wisdom, seriously, godliness, things to actually aspire to be. And then after that, go to the next one. Go to Buddhism. They're going to teach you some more disciplines. They're going to teach you to actually, appreciate your breath, appreciate your mind. And actually, if you go back to Christianity, it talks about that too in the beginning, the breath of life. All these things are just disciplines to how we get out of slavery. They say, this
the mental slavery.
Yeah, what they call us the egotistic way of cutting off everything that's supposed to be good or bad.
Right.
There's no good and bad. It's what you are doing right now in the moment.
I disagree. I disagree. I feel because if I could put out good energy, someone could put out bad energy. So.
It's how you perceive it, though, man. Because some people, their intent don't mean any bad,
That is okay. That's to me, that's a little bit in the gray area. But like I said, for there to be good, it has to be bad. For there's a left, there's a right. For every up, there's a down.
There's a balance. Yeah.
So you can't tell me that. Not just you, but you can't come and talk to me and be like, "Oh no, this is just how they perceived it." You know what I'm saying? If somebody jacked me, somebody robbed me, gunpoint. And they need the bread. No, I'm saying they need the bread. The intent is to feed their baby. They baby need the milk or whatever.
Yeah, but to rob somebody's a roughing.
Listen, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying though. His intent could be good. He know he's not going to shoot me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could refuse to give it the bread. You know what I'm saying? He could walk away and with the pistol, call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's see, that's what we call that's not true. His intent was to take something from you.
Okay, so give me an example.
If you want to grow your family, go and be a disciplined person there,
Right.
With discipline, you get those blessings. You grow in a way, and they come for you. To go out there and rob somebody, that's a cycle because you're putting that aggressive energy out so you can actually get that right back.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You can't throw a seed on the ground and expect a tree to pop. No, you got to nurture that thing, talk life into it, put water, come back and check with that thing, give it time. Right. So no, when I see people thinking that like, oh man, they say fuck me, some say fuck them back. I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
You're just reflecting that same energy, but a wise person wouldn't even give it back. They just understand that person is hurt.
Right. I mean, and that's how that one person, that one side of it continues the cycle of good energy. You know what I'm saying? Worse could have happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Could have just popped you, then robbed you. Instead, he chose to
Wrong place, wrong time.
Right. Hey, I mean, so I don't know. I just don't think there is no such thing as bad energy. People create bad situations all the time. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I feel like a lot of people feel like they don't have a choice in a lot of things. But then, like, when you think back to the actual steps that led you there, you had a choice at some point.
True. It's like you didn't have a choice in that mindset. Because, like, the mindset that they grow up and said, it's like, if you go to school, somebody hit you, you hit them back, type of thing.
Right. That's how we grew up.
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth type thing.
Right.
So, yeah, I understand that, man. Some people don't feel like they have a choice at all. But as you get older, man, you choose your disciplines once you know what a discipline is,
Right.
You choose your teachers after a while, too.
Yeah, most definitely. You choose who you want to learn from. But how do we take that from, late 20s, early 30s and get that information down to teenagers?
Man, you gotta stay humble, man. Like that's the truest of all things my father's ever told me. Like, man, stay humble. Like, if I get buck wild with anybody, you see me on the field, it's like, bro, you missed a tackle, but I'm gonna get it next time.
Right.
Like if I want change, you have to implement that change.
Right.
Like same thing in your house. If you want a calm household, you have to be calm.
Right.
No matter what's going on in that. Like.
No, man, I love using football as a great metaphor for a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Because I think football is the ultimate team sport. Not one person could change a team. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how great this one person is. You don't agree?
I mean, shoot, LeBron James.
That's basketball. That's different. Basketball is different. It's only 5 of y'all, and we see what LeBron could do by himself. Sure. Each team he could take to the finals. He's been doing it since the early years in the Cavs, right? But in football, it's not that easy. You have to play your lane, your position at all times.
Yeah.
Because the moment you start worrying about somebody else's position, now the spot you should have been covering is now open. Rugby too.
I'm a big rugby player, bro. Like, yeah.
Rugby too. Rugby's fun. The shit's tiring though. I'm not.
Dude, rugby is like football
with no timeouts.
It's like soccer and football mixed together. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah,
I've seen people. One good person on a rugby team tear up a whole field. Like, don't get me wrong. He can't pass the ball to himself.
Yeah,
he can't open up the lanes, but
get him that ball and create a little space and watch what he does.
Like you roll the ball by the time we get to Boobie. All right, let me catch my breath. He's finna go.
Yeah, I ain't want to disagree with you all the way. I think one person can definitely change the team. Now, as far as winning a championship, no, man. Like,
no, I don't. It take pieces. It take pieces.
Yeah,
especially because I'm a lineman at heart.
It does take unity. Like a team needs a piece of unity. Like you always need a star player or somebody that can really make change in life. Like, seriously. So I understand that, but if that person can't make unity, then I understand what you're saying. I like LeBron because I feel like he makes unity wherever he goes.
No, 100%.
He know he can't do
about that on the way here. I mean, not only just on the court. I feel like he's took the whole NBA and made friends out of most people. You know what I'm saying? And I hear a lot of people, especially the old heads, talking about they like the old school basketball where everybody hated each other. I'm like, I get it, but like,
yeah, but that's because like
you could be competitive and like the person across from you.
Yeah. That's the. I think Terry Crews was talking about that. Like, some people believe in this mountain of pure competition.
Yeah.
Like that's the way to get to the top. But then it's like this other mountain of pure creativity. And I feel like that's what the NBA has evolved to. Like people jumping around, getting like they finding their way to get a championship. I love it. Cause it's like it's a brand new way of creativity. Like it's not what you would expect at all from the NBA. Cause I grew up like what you're talking about. Like you get your team, you stay there, you stay there till you win. I'm like, yeah, but when I saw LeBron do that Miami thing, I got excited because I knew everybody was gonna start jumping after that. And
no, he changed the landscape of how basketball teams are built. Like
I'm excited for what Brooklyn.
I mean, don't get me wrong. There was other big threes before that, but we didn't really. We coined the phrase for Boston.
Yeah.
Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen. That was the first big three. No.
Yep. I was
as far as I can remember.
I gotta be honest. That was when I was
basketball.
Yeah, that was when I really first got into basketball.
Right.
Yeah.
I think for us,
the Celtics and the Lakers were going at it.
Yeah. I mean, they've been going at it since the ball been bouncing.
Yeah.
But no, most definitely, like, he coined, after that, changed the landscape of how NBA teams were built. But, I mean, that's why NBA is forever evolving. Like, that's why they have the most change. That's why they continue to be one of the most interesting sports, because it's not the same no more. The three-point line was there. They didn't use it. Now it's almost used exclusively by some teams. And then now I say that's why you don't have the Giants no more. You ain't got no 7'2". You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got Toko Fall, but he's not as athletic as a 6'10" center. You know what I'm saying?
I'm kind of scared what basketball is coming to. Like, even this new kid Zion coming up, like, they're faster now, bro.
Yeah, but he's not as tall.
Imagine, like, somebody real big but with my speed. That scares me, man.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. That's why I think the NBA is coming to, though. Like.
I don't think so. I think there's a certain amount of athleticism that has to be still there. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shaq wouldn't flourish in this league, even though they love to say they would. Even though they would love to say, I would tear this league up. Y'all saw.
No, man.
It's a different game.
Shaq was like a freak.
He was. But let's not act like his numbers didn't go down when they initiated the 3 and the key.
Yeah. Okay.
When you had to step out from underneath the rim. Don't get me wrong, he was good at it. He account his 2.
Are you trying to say he wouldn't be an all-star though?
No, I don't. I just don't think he would dominate as he think he would.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's a different game.
It's a whole different game.
Like I said, when they initiated the 3 and the key, his game had to change. That's why the post-up game is gone.
I can see if you can say that about other players. Shaq is just like a unicorn to me, though. He like
no, 100%. That's why I feel like if I could use him as an example, everybody else falls underneath this umbrella.
Sure. Okay. Cool. I got
like you go for the top and everything else falls down underneath.
Yeah. Even like just to get back a little bit about everybody getting real creative and everything. I appreciate what you doing here, man. Getting real creative, dog.
I mean, we got to do what we got to do on our budget. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a budget setup, but it's the best we can do for what we got. And so, it's crazy because like doing this, obviously you always looking to make things better.
Yeah.
And looking into all the other people's setup and stuff is pretty much on par. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, some people doing it for their phone, we not. We got our mics.
Dude, y'all got everything. What you mean? Like, y'all doing it good, man.
Some people got terrible lighting. We don't. We got our stuff. Some people got terrible production. We don't. We got our 2 cameras set up. You know what I'm saying? They got mics on top of them. We got a recorder sitting in front of us. But at the same time, me and Curtis are constantly talking about how can we make it better? How can we upgrade? You know what I'm saying? And if the thought isn't moving forward, then why are you doing it? I don't care whether you think you hit the ceiling or not. It's still, you got sky. Get in that sky.
No, definitely. You got to get more creative, man, and stay on the front edge of what's new out here, man. Like, I see a lot of my friends, like, getting real creative with their investments and all. Like, everyone's talking about what they want to invest in stocks. Everyone's looking at Bitcoin. Even, like, the uprise of black businesses right now. Everybody's getting their own thing going. This is amazing. I love it.
You think we ever going to have a repeat of Black Wall Street?
Yeah, it's happening.
Where?
Everywhere. Like, okay, like, when I'm looking at Brother Ben X, I would say, he's been doing that for a minute. Like, I started my entrepreneurial career when I was like, 19, 21, when I got into the glass game, whatever. And I just been traveling ever since.
You move the mic a little bit closer to you for me?
Oh, my bad. I've been,
you good?
I've been like traveling ever for a minute now. And I've been seeing people take off since like even after high school, dude. Like my sister was doing hair business. When I saw them doing all their hair business and how that was a $1 billion industry, I didn't believe it.
Right.
Like, what? Weave costs how much? Like, for real?
Hey.
Like, you know, I've always followed women. Like, my mom is a big worker, dude. Like, she can build a whole house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, she taught my sisters how to do taxes, like, on paper and everything. Like seriously, my family, they're always, like, doing something.
Evolving. You pushing forward.
Yeah, so when I seen other people outside, like doing it too, I was like, oh, man, like, we taking off right now. All they're lacking, I feel like, is unity now. We have to trust each other to come together and, like, and work.
That's what I was going to say. I'm like, no, I'm seeing people take off with their own businesses, and one of the most things I'm most proud about our generation, I'm seeing a lot of fathers staying in their kids' life. Yeah. If they not together with the baby mama or whatever, Don't be wrong. There's still some deadbeats. I'm not speaking up for every guy, but the guys in my circle and what I'm constantly seeing
I was gonna say
in front of my eyes, you know what I'm saying? I don't see any deadbeats. You know what I'm saying? Granted, it could be some, I don't know. And y'all are doing a great job keeping y'all stuff out of the public eye, and I commend you on that. But
even true. With that being said, I don't even blame them for being deadbeats, because I see a lot of men coming from broken households. They haven't even seen the example. So how can they be a man when they never seen a man, you know?
That I understand. You know what I'm saying? Most of us grew up in a single parent household.
Fatherless, man.
That's systemic, though. That was on purpose. That was done on purpose. But a lot of us did. But the people who went through that pain and that hurt and that trauma are breaking the cycle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the healing is here.
Like, so that's one of the things I'm most proud to see from our generation, that we doing that.
From our men, man. I'm just gonna put it like that, because I don't know if the sisters believe in us just yet. Not all of them.
I mean, I can't blame them.
That's what I'm saying, though, Will.
No, I feel you. I can't blame them, but open your eyes. Like, it's some good dudes out here for real.
It's a hell of a lot of good dudes out here. Really trying hard. Really, like, looking to be family, man. Like, I feel like this awakening is here, and like that's a pattern of life that we have to embrace, like the family.
Right.
Like
right.
It is a goal.
Like, yeah, I'm glad we have the knowledge, and we realize, how our fathers did us was maybe not the ideal situation for some of us, but we learned.
Had more ass whoopings than talked to. Like, that was our problem. Like,
right. It wasn't
an
understanding. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't all right. You made a fucked up decision. Now let's talk about your decision and why it was fucked up. I mean, you still gonna get your ass whooped, but
I got a lot of ass whoopings, man, without no talking to, man.
Dude,
I had to learn. Don't do that again. You better.
My family will tell you, bro. For 3 years straight, I got a whooping every day.
Damn.
Every single day, I got precautionary whoopings. Like,
explain that. Hold on, wait.
On some, I don't know what you did, but you did something, so you're gonna whoop it.
All right, cool.
I couldn't blame my mama. I mean,
I feel bad for you, Will.
No, it molded me to the person I am today. You know what I'm saying?
You're a good man. You're a good man.
I give that all to my moms.
You're a good man.
I was more afraid of my mama than anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody. I remember we was in high school. We was doing dumb shit.
Say you got a beating just because I know you did.
Yeah.
I got precautionary
just in case you didn't do something, but you did.
Right. Or she'd be like, or it was like, I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't every single day, but most of the year. Like,
you never got hit because you look like your damn daddy?
Nah. My mom didn't hate my pops that bad. Like,
oh man, them be the worst ones.
That's toxic though. That's toxic as fuck. That is not okay.
I've never experienced it, but I've like seen them talking to.
I heard.
It's not good.
Yeah. That is not okay.
That's just bitter. I pray for those relationships.
Not okay. Like, what? Whatever. Fuck, you made me forget the fuck I was talking about. Cause I got a whooping every day. I got precautionary whoopings, and I mean that was well due. You know, I was always into some shit. But
if you was abused as a young child, we understand.
No, I wasn't physically abused. Because
you don't have to say it.
You know? I deserved like 95% of the motherfuckers.
Oh man, okay.
I wasn't bad.
You knew better land, man.
No, I wasn't bad. I didn't get like suspended from school. I didn't have behavioral issues, but I like to tinker with shit. I would take shit apart. Can't put it together, and then like throw it away or hide it, and she would find it broke, and now I can't fix it, so I gotta whip. That was how bad I was.
One of them kids that was too smart, so irritating.
I guess right. I would take shit apart, but now she called me to fix every goddamn thing. I'm like, yeah, that's from my childhood.
Your entrance was a blessing in the sky. That's what it was.
So all the years of you giving me whoop for taking shit apart, now I can put it together, and now you call me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, you was one of them kids. I got a couple of females with like a lot of kids, and I'd be like, don't call your boys bad, like bad boy, like. Don't be like, oh, girl, my son bad. I'm like, no, don't call him bad. He probably just
misguided.
Yeah, you know, he's like weird. He just want to find something to fix. He needs something to put it. He need a puzzle. You know, I don't know if I was that kind of kid. I was the one I got whipped because everybody else was getting a whipping.
Yeah, that's a collective ass whooping.
I ain't do much. I got whooped because everybody was getting a whipping. I was like quiet, chilling in the corner doing push-ups or something. I was an angry ass kid. I'm telling you, I was mad for no reason sometimes. But I still got a whooping because I was like, I was a good kid, man, but quiet.
Yeah. Nah. I mean, I was a shy kid. I didn't really like step out into my own until like after high school. Like, that's when I was just Will. Because I feel like in high school I was just Will on the football team. You know what I'm saying?
I thought I was real shy in high school, but
nah.
No way.
Nah.
I went. I was.
I mean, maybe for you, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's high school. High school is just an awkward ass fucking phase to each and every person.
Dude, I was celibate in high school. Like,
Yeah?
yeah, man. I was like reading the Bible every day. I was like trying to like make it to the NFL. I was like,
I was just say, was that like a personal choice? I'm pretty sure you could have got something if you wanted. So.
it was like I used to talk. My mom is my best friend. I got to be honest.
Mine too.
Yeah. And I was like talking to my mom every day in high school about discipline and stuff. She hit me with like, she was like, God said, a man who can control his flesh can control the world.
Right.
And I became like real strict on like, I ain't having sex at all. Like, word, bro. Like, I wasn't trying to get none. I wasn't on none. I was just push ups, working out every day and playing football. I was like,
Right.
I was jogging to school and stuff, like crazy stuff. Like, for real. I was over disciplined.
Fuck that. Let's talk about the time you disappeared into the jungle.
Oh, yeah.
You say you was where?
I mean, I was just in Michigan, man.
My man talking about he was in Michigan. He was in a safari somewhere.
I was like close to some forest area, not that much, man. But yeah, I went out there, man. Had to get away for a little while, man.
You running from something or what?
Yeah, I'll say so.
Was it a self journey?
It was a running and a finding, I would say.
Okay.
My brother passed away. That's what had happened. Me and my brother, Jerome Powell Jr., he was like my partner, man. Me and him went to music school together. We was always together. And it was like a hard relationship because we grew up as competitors. Mm-hmm. And when I lost him, I kind of lost my man a little bit, man, like for real. Like I had to just get away. So I was real deep on Christianity, man. Mm-hmm. And with us, praying, seeking God, all this stuff, we was like, man, we ain't gonna lose nobody. And when we lost my brother, man, kind of broke me down a whole lot, man. Because I was like on the road a lot, working a lot. I didn't really want to be home. When I was home, I was like cooking for everybody, maybe.
Right.
Casual, was just like, man, trying to like just be super family. And it broke me where I didn't like want family no more.
Yeah.
I wanted to
How many siblings you got?
Oh, man, it's 10 of us. Like, it's 5 boys, 5 girls, and man, my pops and mom.
Where you fit in?
I'm number 9.
Okay.
I'm right before the baby.
Right.
Yeah. Like, I lost all that, man. I lost a good mindset for family because I wanted to find out what was going on with my body.
Right.
Because I got diabetes, too.
It's your life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but me and my brother both got diabetes.
Really?
Yeah. And that's why I left, man, because I was like, I can't get healed here. Mm. And when my brother died, it kind of shook me into reality because I'm disciplined as hell, like.
Right.
But I got diabetes, and I never questioned why I had diabetes, man. Mm-hmm. Until my brother passed away, and I had to like tear away. Man, I stopped working and everything, dude. Like shut down my company. I just wanted to chill. I went to the forest. I fasted. Did a bunch of diets. Read a bunch of books, and that's when I got like super deep into energy, and I refound God. That's when I found like Taoism and Buddhism and all this peaceful madness. I'm into now, man. Like sitting down meditating for 2 hours a day and shit, just so I can feel what's going on in my life, really.
Would you suggest that for other people?
Yes.
Yeah? You think a lot more people need to break away from the constraints of the workforce for a little while?
Brother, all of Black America do.
All of Black America. Y'all heard it here first.
And we all could sit down for like just a month, bro, and just do like a juice fast together. Because we are not the same as others, I will tell you that.
Right.
Like, you can quote me for this. Like, we are not the same.
I mean, it's well documented that we not. I mean,
like they shouldn't have governance to police us, to tax us, nothing over us, not even to feed us, because we are different species, man. Like when I went out there and found out who I was and what I was, it kind of scared me, man.
What
how detached we was from reality.
What was one of the most profound things you think you learned?
That there's a difference between like earthlings and humans.
Okay, you got to break that down.
Some people are here, man, like on Earth. Like we watch the trees grow, we see the sun. Some people wake up at 4 o'clock because the sun comes up at that time.
Right.
Then some people are in a system. These are humans, I would say. They like the color, the cogs. Yeah, I call them chemo people. They eat the world. They're not with the world. Like a chemo thing is something that eats everything.
Right.
That's something that we are not. We're not supposed to eat that much anyway, man. Like I do my best to eat 1 meal a day. Sometimes don't eat at all. I just drink all day.
Right.
If our black people could sit down and fast for 1 month, like we need our own black Ramadan like type thing. Mm-hmm. Like a fast so we can wake up. If we can wake up and see reality, we'll be able to fight back against these systems that are surrounding us and get our own system. Because truthfully, is the system is a muscle. We just need to flex our own muscle.
What do you think is stopping people from doing that?
We don't have a discipline or religion that we created. A Black American do. We need a holy reset. Like, seriously.
I feel that because I feel like a lot of, like I said when I was talking earlier, I feel like a lot of people reject Christianity, but now just call themselves spiritual. But to me, it's unguided. No one has nowhere to put this energy that they took from Christianity, and now is out there. And I understand being spiritual, but I feel like a lot of people who say that haven't done any research about, you know, what that actually means or what does that entail. Because you can't tell me you spiritual but then still do fucked up shit.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, this is one thing that me and my mom was talking about a long time ago. She was like there's a lot of churches on like Michigan where our church once was. Our church burned down. And we would go down to reach out to all of them, but people didn't want to reach back, and we were trying to figure out like because we was a new church, how could we connect all the churches? And it wouldn't happen because of the system that we worship. It's to go to heaven. It's not to get together.
Right. It's not a community thing. And I've said this before several times, because the Jewish community, they synagogues and stuff, is for the community. They can go there and get a business loan.
Exactly.
They ain't got to go to the bank where the people are going to reject them because they go to their church and get those loans and the student loans and at a very low interest rate.
They're doing it the right way. They follow their pattern. That's beautiful. I think we should replicate everybody and stop hating on everybody. Like, simply replicate their way into our own method. Follow our way. And whatever that comes out to be. We have more energy, I feel. So maybe we should dance more and sing more and pray more. But seriously, like, stop fighting. Stop judging for whatever that person is. If that man did crack, if that woman strip, if that man do whatever they want to do, stop judging the man next to you. We are all a little sick, a little disconnected.
Right. I feel like a lot of people have had bad experiences in the church, mainly because, you know, there was a lot of hypocrites in church. And, I mean, as kids, we see everything. We see and hear everything. So we've heard Sister Jenkins say something, you know what I'm saying, that she will act like she's holier than thou, someone said to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so, like, at the same time, you should never look at Sister Jenkins to be your God.
No, but
or even any religion to be your God. Religion is just a finger pointing at the moon.
Right.
Pointing to discipline.
Right.
To holiness. Sister Jenkins probably just saying what she's saying or acting like she's holy because she wants you to be a better pattern than she was in her life. You know.
I mean, it's another way to do that, though.
Truly, it is. As long as Sister Jenkins ain't down on you, then that's cool. Because sometimes you might need them old teachers to make you wake up.
Yeah, no, most definitely. It's just, again, like I said, it's the hypocrites, the people who, again, want you to see them as holier than thou, but do messed up things. And it's like you can't do both.
Yeah,
you can't act a certain way and then say certain things.
That's the thing. Ain't nobody holier than thou.
No,
all the
it's
time.
Impossible. No,
no.
To me, period. No one is. We've all made mistakes.
Everybody has a human got a rascal in them. Or what they say, you got a shadow.
Right.
Like, it's okay. That's a part of harmony. That's the yin and yang.
Right.
Don't judge anybody's shadow. Like, let them be them.
You think black people afraid of uniting?
I think we are confused about it because we want to choose on how to unite instead of like letting the uniting happen.
Right.
Like, some things will fall into order. I don't think it's a time to try to judge if we should or shouldn't or how or not. I think we just need to get the hell together before it's too late. Like, for real. If everybody do hair, go over there in the hair corner and talk. Like, we all build cribs over. Let's go over there and people who build cribs and talk. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and then get them together. I think start little unions and then let it flourish after that. Order will come as you bring the steps of getting together, I feel.
Yeah, I mean,
but you got to get the conversation going. You got to get the room, the think tanks.
Right. I would say just in our group chat, we talk about those things, and like I've heard of other guys saying they do these things, but it only sounds like it's 2 or 3 of them. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I asked, do you think another Black Wall Street is gonna pop up? Because that was an amazing feat within itself. Let's be honest. That's why. What happened to it is what happened to it. They had to bring planes to come bomb it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, do you think it's gonna happen again?
I believe it will happen again.
Do you think it's going to take? I want to call them social leaders, the people on Facebook and the rappers.
You mean our hustlers?
Sure.
Yeah, our hustlers, our social leaders, whatever. I don't think it's going to happen by them, but I would be happy if it did. I truly don't have a. I don't have a knowing. Everyone's going to have to take part.
Right.
But I don't know who. For me, it's more like I look at how, Elon Musk is the leader right now for technology.
Mm-hmm.
Like I look at for who in our world is innovative. Have you ever heard of Fred Figures?
No.
Okay. He's a black cell phone inventor.
Okay.
And like this is why I feel like our social people, they're not gonna be the leaders because on that social platform they don't never really tell y'all who the real leaders are. You know what I mean? They tell you who they want the leaders to be. Like Fred Figures, if you look him up, he's a black cell phone creator. We got black cell phone creators. We got people with black banks. We got all these stuff, but they don't talk about these people on BET.
Right. I mean, BET is not black owned no more, right?
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like they don't talk. This is the.
Yeah, no.
They don't give us.
No one's talking about this on a large platform.
Yeah, they don't give us who's really doing the work in our field because they don't want us in our field.
You know what? I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they don't make it. I want to say interesting, for lack of better words.
Exactly.
Like if you're gonna sit here and just talk about, oh, this person doing that, this person doing that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm likely to tune out at some point. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
But if you could break it down to me exactly what, because like
that's the trick, man. We have to stop looking to be entertained because that's a serious malfunction in our.
No, I was gonna say if they broke it down to exactly what they was doing, you know what I'm saying, instead of just in a nutshell type thing. Because if I feel like if I can't relate, again, it's not really entertaining. It's just not something I'm interested in. But underneath the umbrella of everything that he could have done, I could have found something interesting. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more of a deep dive because people can name shit about Elon Musk left and right. Ain't never met the man. Ain't never seen him in person. He ain't walked past.
Yeah.
But since
Elon Musk on some whole nother stuff going to Mars and everything.
Right. Well, people know that.
I'm trying to turn the halo to the hood, brother. I ain't thinking about no Mars.
You think we can take back the hood?
The hood is already ours, man. We just got to use the right way for our stuff, man.
Ours.
I'm telling you, man, I hate when I'm out of town and people like, hey, brother, I'm from Chicago. They be like, oh, Chirac. I'm like, no. Like, stop listening to the news, man.
No, the hood is not ours, though.
Well, my hood is. Like, we bought out a couple houses over there. I'm going to say we own like 15 properties over there in our neighborhood. Like, we can get a enclosed block pretty soon. It don't take much to own one of these hood houses. They only like they only like 5 to 15,000. It's not much. We blow that money in the club, or you blow that money in the summertime, flipping rims on the car. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's real easy to buy out these hoods. The truth is, who's gonna help us fix them up? Like we know we got to go to the banks to get these loans and everything. People are not interested in that.
Right.
Like it's actually guarding these hoods and taking them. Because once we ban, we can police them, man. I think it's gonna happen pretty soon because it's not that hard.
I just feel like it's a lack of knowledge.
It's about the conversation, man. We're not sitting there talking about it because we can do it.
Right. No, I mean, I'm all down for it. Like, I'm 10 toes down, and I really believe that that's the way it should be, and it could happen that way.
Yeah, we sit down with every Sunday with the options laid out. You seeing the stuff every day, it'll influence you. Like, no, let me put 10 G's to the back so that we can do that. Or no, if I put 50 G's in the bank account, I can go and get a loan for 100,000 pretty soon. You know what I mean? And it don't take a lot. That's a summertime worth of work for a group of people. I'm not saying one family can do it. My family did it because it's 10 of us, like I told you.
Right.
Like
y'all are pretty much all on a good path.
Yeah.
Like, so you can pull the monies together.
Yeah. I mean, if you could sit in a group chat with a group of guys and talk about football, brother, as we mature, we should be able to talk about banking together.
Right.
We should be able to talk about in the house together. Same thing with females. Y'all could be in a group chat talking about God knows what TV show.
Right.
Like, they talk about getting them taxes done, getting them credit scores right, so we can all take these next steps to own in the hood because it's coming, man.
It has to.
They either gonna tear down them houses or we can build them up, man.
I mean, but then you got compete against gentrification.
True. Or we can honestly leave our intention just on us, and if it happens, then it's cool.
You think redlining is still a big issue?
A little bit, but I don't think it matters as long as we together, cause the hood is where we at.
Right.
We can leave and buy a whole nother area.
Right. Yeah, I feel like redlining is a huge issue for a lot of people because that says what schools get what budget and stuff like that. And so, I mean, they try to say redlining is no longer a thing, but it still is. They realign the shit all the time, change the budget depending on who's in the area and their grade scores and shit like that.
I never trusted schools anyway. Like I said, man, I don't think they should have the right to school us no more. Ain't nothing I learned in school help me and my family get these houses. Ain't nothing that school helped me get my career, learn yoga, or like fix my body. They got me raw vegan and disciplined and waking up healthy.
That's systemic though. You know what I'm saying? When they did the war on drugs, it was not only just the war on drugs. They took all the stuff out of school. All the
it's what Dr. Sabi said, man. Don't let the why are you letting polar bears raise us? We gorillas. We different creatures, man.
Right.
No, so like I believe the game is always gonna be slighted against us. I don't even want to talk about it being fair for us no more because we know it ain't good.
Right.
Like we gotta do it ourselves on every level. Like if I could budget from them.
So you all down for like a civil dispute, or we just completely separate ourselves from America?
I don't think we're ever gonna be able to completely separate. Like I think we can work with them.
Yeah.
We'll
Separate but equal.
Take only what we need, man. Nothing more. Like for real, we don't want y'all to pacify us. Let us do it ourselves. Like seriously, like back up.
So would you be inclined to say that integration was like one of the worst things that happened to the black man?
A little bit, yeah.
I would say
a little bit.
I've heard this rhetoric, right? And
it took away our independence. I feel like
the only thing I really could say against it is I feel like it would have really put us in a cage on where we could have went. I mean, don't get me wrong, we could have bought out that cage and continued to expand, but we would have had to stay in a few central type areas, right? Mm-hmm. And then traveling from one area to the next would have been a fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? We've seen how much hate has transpired in Oklahoma City. We've seen what the outside hate can do. You know what I'm saying? Because let's not fool ourselves. We still outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? We still 15% of this country. So like.
So they say.
You don't think that's true?
I don't know, man. Everywhere I traveled, there was more brothers than anybody. I ain't gonna lie.
No, you say what?
Everywhere I traveled, there was more brothers than anything. I ain't gonna lie.
So where do you go?
I've been to L.A., Texas, D.C., Miami, Atlanta. Man.
What you think you see in North Dakota?
Oh, I ain't even been up there. I had a job up there, but I haven't been up there. That's why they do oil fracking
in Nebraska.
I ain't never been out there. Anywhere.
It's a few black people in Iowa. I mean, but you named a few states, and yeah, we're there. But it's 50 states. We're in 7.
Okay. I'm talking about all the big city areas.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. But those only make up so much space.
I feel like that's why all the technology, that's all the information, that's why all the power is though, around the cities.
Right. Okay. So we seen in Chicago alone, we seen what happened, right? In the city was the spot. It became very saturated once they broke down the projects. And then so white people moved to the suburbs, right?
That's what they say, yeah.
Right. So then they gave the city to us. And then when they realized the suburbs weren't the spot, they made it seem more lucrative for black people to move to the suburbs. So what they do? They move to the suburbs. Now what's happening? They're coming back to the city.
Yep.
But now they're locking it down. So like so with that being said, that cycle of being in the city, coming out of the city, now them coming back, unfortunately we are a few steps behind, so people are still moving to the suburbs, getting out of the city, as those people from the suburbs not coming back into the city.
I don't think that means there's more of them than them. I think they just got more buying power than us, man, because our money ain't being focused.
You tweaking.
I'm not tweaking.
As far as population goes, no, we are outnumbered something crazy.
I believe maybe so, maybe not. I ain't dead to numbers. I ain't trying to calculate. I just automatically think most black people on planet Earth. That's what I'm saying.
No, on planet Earth, we win it, hands down.
That's what I'm saying. You talking about like in America?
In America,
yeah. Now in America, I'm talking about like as far as buying power. I think theirs is just more focused.
I would say because we can't say the world, because from my understanding, I have not been overseas, but from my understanding, black Americans aren't really welcome anywhere, even back where we're from.
No, that's not true, brother.
That's from what I've heard from the travel guides and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, they're I mean, it's exceptions to every rule. You know what I'm saying? There are pockets where we can go and be accepted.
I feel like the negative black American ain't accepted. You know why? Because we gotta admit, we grew up frying each other, bro, talking shit.
Yeah.
Like, what up, ugly? Like, you know what I mean? With your dust. Like, you know how we grow up, bro? Like, that's not cool anymore.
Right.
Like, as we mature, like.
That's bullying.
It really is, though. Like, I grew up getting bullied, boy, getting fried, and I had to learn how to, like, get back at people, like.
100%.
But you grow up being toxic in America, though. Like.
Okay.
And that's what, when
That's
I
what
talk.
the rest of the world see.
Yeah, when I talk to women from other countries, when I'm giving them chats and everything, everyone loves us. They want us to come back and help. They need our knowledge because we know how to read this language. We're in these environments. We have the knowledge. We see what's going on, so we actually can benefit their way of life. But we have to mature first, bro.
I would say
we have to stop feeling like we need something from Africa. No, they need us to mature and help them, and they mature and help us. We both got to meet each other at the top.
Right,
because they're catching us in the lower energies, man, of us thinking about somebody talking about us and like no, that's foolishness, man. We gotta look at the buying power. Like, together we can do anything if we just put our attention together. And buying power is attention. Stop watching TV. Anything you pay attention to, I bet you they put a camera on.
Right.
If we start only paying attention to our real estate, where we going, they're gonna start watching that too. I think there are some white people that wants to help us. I don't think everybody's against us, man.
It's the right is right, wrong is wrong. Some people see right as just right, and you do it because they're a person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I do feel like there's some that's here to not stop us, but to slow us down, man, because they just want a piece of the money too.
Right.
Like, we just gotta stop letting them take so much of our pieces and confuse us as they take it. Like, no,
100%. I agree.
Like, we money regardless. Like if you a superstar, you're gonna get the moths with the flies. Like, they're gonna try to get on your shine, man.
Apparently, people with money, they always say, don't focus on the money. Focus on your passion, and you get paid.
Your character, really. Like, because your character carries the passion, man. Seriously.
I agree. But I think at some point, you do have to put that into focus. Don't make it the number one thing. Like, money. Chasing out the money, it leads you down some fucked up roads.
Well, you better make sure the money at the end.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, make sure you get paid. Don't go chasing your passion for free. Like,
that's why I say your character got to be solid for you, and if, like, I'm here for the money. Don't get so lost in passion, having fun, that you miss out on your deals, or you miss out on what you
trying to have fun. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, moving on. Let's talk about this weird ass fruit you be eating. What is this cactus looking thing? You be busting open with your hands.
Yeah. I'm talking about soursop now, man. Yeah.
Sour who?
It's called soursop.
Sop?
Yep, soursop. Yeah, I found it. I actually found it in Africa, man.
Yeah,
man. Do I had like order something from Africa, man? I get it all the way here. Wasn't even that good, man. Like, yeah, because it wasn't fresh. So I like.
Yeah, it took a little while.
I did like some intense search, and I'm like, man, University, where can I find some soursop in America at, bro? I'm like, seriously, it was right down there in Miami, bro. And the moment I set my attention to get to Miami, I did my little meditation or whatever. Next thing you know, I had jobs calling me from Miami. So at the same time, I flew down there, did a whole little fruit fast. That's what you saw me at. I had soursop, passion fruit, and some red bananas, some other stuff, man. I was like,
red bananas?
Yeah, anything exotic I try to find, because I feel like the more the exotic the fruit is, it's dense. Like, it's dense in iron and, you know, all the phytonutrients.
No, because here in America, we have been misled when it comes to fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, brother. Like, I keep looking for my sun fruit. That's what I be looking for, man.
Because a lot of people, I tell people all the time, broccoli doesn't grow naturally, and they go, "What?" I tell people,
that's funny that some people still don't know that.
Listen, we just been misled. Or I tell people that carrots come in other colors than orange. Like, orange isn't the primary color for carrots.
Yeah.
Like, actually, it was one of the rarest. Like, it did not happen naturally, but we have cultivated and made it the number one carrot color. You know what I'm saying? And they go, "Wait, what?" You know what I'm saying? But then, like, I was having this conversation
talking about
with somebody.
GMOs, man.
Right, and I was having a conversation with somebody, and they was like, "Oh, what about cotton candy grapes?" I'm like, "Man, don't eat that shit."
What the hell? What you talking about, man? Yeah, they don't know.
You never heard of cotton candy grapes? Apparently, they taste like cotton candy. Why would you eat that? Like,
because they interested in the wrong stuff, man. They ain't interested in what's natural, man.
Why would you eat anything that tastes like? You ever seen cotton candy grow? Why would you?
I don't know, man. Nah, dude, I stick to as many raw fruits as possible. I'm a raw vegan.
What about seedless fruit? No.
Nah, you won't catch me, man. I get so irritated when I go on like When I see a seedless watermelon, man, I be ready to.
So essentially, cause you got some.
He swole.
You swole.
Yeah, I'm healthy, brother.
You basically the example of you can still be vegan and still have muscle. Cause some people.
Oh yeah.
They're going if you vegan, you gonna be.
Yeah, you go raw vegan. Yeah.
You gonna look like.
That's a myth,
T-Rex.
brother. You can eat kale every day for the rest of it. You will be fine. Like if you eat these greens, they actually produce more blood in your body. Like you eating a meat sandwich and that cheese and your potato chips. That's not producing blood in your body. No, kale is, cucumbers is. You know, these green things actually make blood within you. So you going to actually get denser, man. Somebody told me I was built like a hobbit. Like, so I'm short and you're thick. What's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm healthy. Like, I don't know what you mean. Like I eat real food. Like in the system. Like when I was talking about earthlings and humans, some people are in the system. They like if you ever watch the Matrix, some people getting pumped the wrong stuff,
right,
brother.
Right.
Like eating Snickers and Twinkies and all that stuff. That's not food, man. Your brain getting small. Your pineal gland probably ain't on. You don't see the light right. Like that's not food. So no, like I'm a big advocate of like just greens, man. Eat 2-3 salads a day. You gonna feel like the man, bro. Eat your gallon of water. Drink your gallon of water. Like you good.
So what's on your menu? I'm gonna do the Boobie diet.
What? You gonna do it? You got me?
I'm gonna do it. What's on the menu? How do we do this? Where do I start?
If you want to do a intermediate fast, I would say eat one meal a day between 6 and 8 o'clock. And
Okay.
eat as much PM.
Okay.
Yeah. Eat as much as you want. I say take a salad, take a soup, and your water, and you're fine. But no meat.
Okay. That's how you start.
Yeah.
Or that's the set.
That's my set rule. I try to eat one meal a day. But if you want me to like give you some options, I would just say go all fruit, man. Anything with seeds, brother. Like I have a pattern of eating. Then sometimes I have no pattern because I travel.
Right.
So I got to pick and go.
Mm-hmm.
So when I'm on the go, I grab as much fruit as possible, man, or the walnuts, man, stuff like that. But no cooked foods, really. Stay away from that, man. That's Babylonian mess, man. Cooked food, like, I'm more of like a Daniel.
Hey, that's the first I've never heard no one say that. Have you?
Cooked food is witchcraft, people. I'm telling you, man. Like, you gotta read the Bible, man. Well, finish it at least. Like the story of Daniel. Like eat raw foods, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the Tao, or the flow of life, flows through and with you.
So, to switch it up, you believe in aliens? Extraterrestrials?
Do we gotta go this far?
Oh yeah, we here.
I'm gonna say yes. Just keep it short. Yes.
Oh, just to keep it short. No, get into it. What you make it sound like there's something else more behind it.
I don't want to get into that right now. No, but like,
no, okay, we'll save for the
just like
one.
There's many animals, you know. There's many creatures in this place. Like in the internet is a different world, a different frequency where we can witness it, right?
Right.
Like every planet, let's just say every planet has its own internet or have its own society in a different frequency.
Okay. I hear you.
So
don't get me wrong. I think it's got to be. It's got to be.
There definitely is.
Like you can't tell me there's so many galaxies, so many stars, and nothing else is.
You can connect with aliens, bro. Just do a 40-day fast. You'll see. The Bible tell you about all this stuff, man. Nobody listen to it though.
But he didn't eat nothing, right? He just water.
Yeah, but he disciplined himself to that level though.
I would say because didn't some preacher die trying to do that?
I believe so. I think a lot of people died trying. Because they're not feeding their temple. They're actually feeding their spirit. There's a difference. Like just go raw. You can go 40 days on solid.
Okay.
It's the same thing as a 40-day water fast because your body's being pure. You're not eating any cooked foods, any oils, any starch, anything in your body that would mold. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Most food in your body would mold. The meat, the bread. That's why your stomach gets fatty because your body is pussing up trying to push out that old mold. If you just ate raw foods, first of all, you're going to shit a lot. You're going to shit a
You're actually cold shit.
You're going to shit. That's what you got to do.
Get acquainted with your bathroom.
Yeah. Get some tissue. Like, you're going to shit, but it's gonna be beautiful. You're going to wake up every day in a renewed spirit. The Bible talks about that. Wake up feeling renewed. Oil yourself when you fast. Take baths and stuff because your body needs to hydrate, bro. Seriously. And watch, dude, like weight begins to fall off you. You get clarity. You get better jobs, bro. Like when I want to do good in my company, I'm an entrepreneur. People want to know how do entrepreneurs get work. You go out there and you honestly have to just hustle. You have to shake hands, send off emails, do all this stuff, but you got to take care of your temple.
Right.
Cause you can't just go out there. You gonna hire me? You're gonna hire me? No, you gotta come with. I'm telling you, gotta come with a good character, man. A good energy. And people are blessed with your spirit. They'll do anything for you if they can trust your handshake.
No, trust me. I trust and believe that because
And that comes with diet though, man. Cause people be eating wrong, moving too fast out there, bro. You ain't gonna get to your meeting right because you ain't even drinking your water. Like,
no,
take care of yourself, man.
I believe in most definitely, putting out a good energy no matter where you at. Like, cause I'm fairly new in the comedy game, and COVID ain't making it easier. But
COVID, man.
I feel like the few months that I got, actually pursuing stand up, like what I was doing, I've gotten further than what I think a lot of people have, which is surprising to me because I always hear about the grind. You know what I'm saying? I hear about the grind.
The shows all night, man, trying to...
Yeah, I've had what I think was a quick progression. Like, I've had a paid show, you know what I'm saying? Like, under a year, doing stand-up.
Congratulations, though, man, seriously.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. Ain't no number going up.
Hey,
Whenever I can get back out here.
You got this, bro.
But, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm humble as fuck about it. I've never not once bragged to somebody like, oh, I already did a paid show. That don't mean nothing.
Man, stay humble and stay potent, brother, man, for real. Stay focused. That's all you need, man.
Because, like, I treat everybody how I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? And that it comes back tenfold with each and every time.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm a testament to that, man. You treat everybody cool, man. No matter what they say about you, man, just treat people good, man.
Hey, you think it's going to be a race war?
I think they would try to push one, yes.
You think they're going to try to incite one?
I believe they are trying to incite one right now. But there's no need to war. There's no need to fight, I swear. All we must do is step to the side, step to the back, and keep creating. Like, never compete with an energy that is self-destructive. Like a chemo energy.
Yeah.
It will kill itself. Stay pure, man. Stick to your guns. Stick to your children. Stick to your family. Stick to your goals. And truly keep going up in the mirror. I swear 2020 was not bad for me.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad for me.
Like I know people talk about it was bad. I do my best not to say nothing, man. I got all man here.
No, you know what?
My company good, man. I'm like, I'm knocking out goals, man.
A few small businesses, it devastated them. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
And for a lot of people, that was their source of income. That's how they ate. So
a lot of people went down, man. And like, I know it's a crunch time. It's a very dense time in our society, but no, man, I refuse to say or curse my reality or spell my reality like everybody else because I know I'm at a different dial, man. I'm at a different spiritual level, man. Like, seriously, I sit back, I eat, and I watch, and I pray. Like, all you gotta do is I don't even watch TV, dude. Like, I'm telling you. Like, no. I listen to books. I make music. I do things that, like, keep me in harmony, man. Like, I chill back. I work my business. Every now and then you might catch me yelling at my family to create a new business. I be like, let's get this new business, man. I'm ready to want to do this. Like, I'm always about business and opportunity so that, like, the kids that's in my family, like, ain't got to worry about paying for college.
Right.
Or if, like, whenever you want to drop out of college, you can because, like, we got other opportunities in our own business. You know what I mean? Like, do for ourselves so we don't need their schooling at all. Like, that's what I'm into.
I noticed with the Muslim community, that's what they did, though.
You have to. We have to create business for our people to fall back on, man.
When
we have to.
COVID hit and everybody was teaching their kids from home, you know what they did? They took everybody to the mosque. And the teachers that they had in schools already were now in the mosque continually teaching their kids. You know what I'm saying?
Now imagine if we did that, like...
No, I'm like, damn, we couldn't do that.
We did like a woodworking class. Everybody want to learn how to build a crib, we got you. Anybody want to learn how to, do some nails so we can get our own little foot shop. Stop paying the Chinese people to do your feet. And let your sisters do your feet. Like, for real. Like, cause we need that money coming back home. You
know what? And I try to keep my dollars black, but we went to that one place to get the banner. Fucking terrible. So we're trying to get a backdrop.
We got no. You got a bad story about the family, man.
I do. Fuck. I'm gonna put it out just as well as the good. But don't get me wrong. It didn't discourage me from wanting to make my dollars black still. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I didn't take this one bad experience like, man, fuck trying to do work with black people. No, I didn't. But it was fucked up. I didn't like it. So we get there. Would you consider that a bad neighborhood right there? No, it's a fairly decent neighborhood, but his shop is set up like it's in a bad neighborhood. You got to press the doorbell to get buzzed. It's the middle of the day. Like, you got to press the doorbell, right? We press the doorbell.
Locked down, huh?
Yeah, we press the doorbell. No one comes to the door. We're like, the fuck? Like, it's 1 o'clock. Like, noon. Something like, y'all can't be closed. The doors are open. The gates are open. You know what I'm saying? So we press it again. Nothing happened. I'm like, let me call this place. You know what I'm saying? So the dude finally emerges from the back. He comes from the back, opens the door, and go, "What y'all need?" We would like to get a banner. So he said he come in, we come in.
That was the first thing he said, what y'all need.
Yeah. So
Then ask how your day was going.
so
a good
like,
character,
yeah,
man.
listen.
Not a
So
good
so
character.
we go in. He was like, "Oh, I got to call the boss." Call the boss, and the dude is doing business with us at his place of business via the phone. If I wanted to talk on the phone, I'd have called. I came in here for a face-to-face interaction to talk to somebody about getting my banner.
He wasn't there. He was on the phone.
He was on the phone. Like, don't get me wrong, he was knowledgeable about what he was,
but he wasn't
what
present.
he had, but that's not for me.
So who was the guy on the clock? What was he doing?
I think he was just there. I think for people picking up their orders. That's what I think. I'm like, it must be his guy uncle or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe he got one of them busting business where we just couldn't take care of you at the time, man. You know, forget.
I feel you say
forget
that.
a brother, man.
No, say that then. Be like, hey, I'm such and such. Can we set up another time? And I'd have
He's
been
on the phone trying to sell you, huh?
For real, because by the end of the conversation, after we told him we're just kind of shopping around. He was like, well, if you want to be starting a band, you got to put out a deposit. A deposit? We're still shopping around. You're not even trying to get my service. You talking as if you're the only place in town where I can get this done.
Yeah, man. That's a little pride, maybe.
Right, and I feel like, okay, this is how he run his business. Ain't nobody close to him told him this is probably not the best way to do it. Like,
no, nah, man. Like, I looked my best to forget. Like, someone had told me about, like, there's new money people, then there's like people with legacy money. Like, you know, their family got money, so they know how to act. They're a little bit more polite. They're a little bit more comfortable with their status of what they have.
Right.
So they don't have to push and pull to get their next dollar. They're more caring about their presentation because they care about, you know, the brand or whatever.
Right.
So anytime you run into people like that, be like nope. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
You
Like, I'm entrepreneurs, man. Like, the brother, I bet you that's his first business. I bet you, like, he probably haven't even been running that for more than a year.
I mean, I don't know.
I bet you, like, I'm telling you, man, you gotta look at that stuff.
It's been that longer than a year. I mean, I've known you for longer. Because basically, it's when if I go to his house or something.
And he's still busting at the crib. Ain't got
Listen, like, so.
how many businesses got?
I don't know. And I'm not knocking for his business. The banners that was in there, they look to be of high quality. You know what I'm saying? Look to be good work.
But as usual, it's the customer service, huh?
I mean, I don't know. Would you say that's per usual? Is that a lot of people hang
What
up?
I hear with our family is like, man, we got bad customer service. We ain't got enough patience for each other, man. It's the courtesy, or even when you do got patience for our people, we get cursed at the most by our own people because we used to our people treating us like that.
That's
so
trash.
honestly, man, that's why I hear, man, like people like, man, look, our people curse us out the most sometimes.
That's trash.
It's true, man. Like, we aggressive to our own people
Because
sometimes.
I hear a lot of times people always say they feel like black people looking for handouts from black companies. Like, I've never not once asked for a discount. You tell me your price, and if I'm willing to pay it, I will pay it. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it is those brothers. They be like, come on, man, let me
100%.
get that for the low. Like,
But you stick to your guns, and it is what it is.
yeah, so
because those people, I think a lot of times they have given the black discount, and then it's hard to stop. You know what I'm saying? If you told me, hey, go there, they do us right. You know what I'm saying? But when I get there, they be like, I can't keep doing this.
yeah,
It's bad
like,
for business.
Like, yeah, I get that attitude because like you don't go to Apple and be like, I get a discount. Like,
Right,
you know,
right.
Like people get tired. Like they want their cash, man. Or be like, stop thinking because it's black is low quality. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I mean. Like, we look at ourselves as a lower value as well, and we have to stop that. So no, man.
That's taught, though, for us to think that way. It's taught.
The practice is ending though. Like it's a lot of people that's like looking to wake everybody up to like, hey, look, can y'all please respect everybody as guys? Like I'm loving this new language where everybody calling each other king, queen, god. Like, yeah, we have to lift each other up. We have been low for years,
Right? 100%.
Years. So when you share this level 9 vibration with somebody else and then blessing their spirit with this, some people like, I'm tired of that stuff. I'm tired of that because you've been beat for so long the wrong way. You don't know how to be loved now. You don't know how to be appreciated. You don't know how to be lifted up high.
Right.
Like just go around on a high vibe and watch, like you receive higher vibes or higher opportunities in life. So no, man. Anytime you run into any bad like that, Will, man, just bless it, bro, because you gonna get your blessings, man.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't feel like I talked bad about the place. I spoke my piece, and then I left it at that. Did you shop with him though? No, we still shopping.
Oh.
We ain't made up our mind on where we gonna go yet. You know
Okay,
what I'm
I
saying?
thought that was a determining factor. It was like, I can't deal with this guy.
No, it was bad, and I said I won't go back, but I won't tell nobody not to go. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I could have easily got on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, this
Trash.
trash. He wasn't even there. Or I left a bad review. No, I left him at his piece. Because he looked like he does good work. He got good quality machines. He doing, like I said, he was knowledgeable of what was going on, right? He was calling out, oh, it's 6 foot table. You're going to need this size. What about this size? But then, like, you want a deposit, but then he didn't talk about design or what we wanted on the banner. We just know we want a banner, and he's talking about a deposit. Yeah. Like, bro, we didn't tell you what we want on it. You want the money? How you going to get started on something we have yet to finalize, you know what I'm saying, for ourselves? Then it sounded like a cash grab, and I was kind of mentally done at that point. I'm like, that's all you wanted was the money?
Yeah.
You can't even be here to get the money, but you want me to just need the money. Like,
yeah, that was one of the situations. He was like, yeah, he just too busy to help us right now. No, he ain't even approaching it right now.
Like I said, it ain't for me. Like I said, I won't. That's why I ain't say the address. I ain't said the name. No, it's whatever. It just wasn't for me. Maybe somebody will go there and have a different experience. Maybe they would catch him while he's there, and he could give them better customer service. Because the guy that was there, who he had representing his place, should not have been there representing his place. The guy has zero knowledge of what was going on.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think you said the guy had no knowledge at all.
Yeah, no. That's whoever you got in your shop. Train them. You have to be a salesman. When I'm not there, you're the face. I need you to be just as good at the job as I am.
And hopefully we get to that level as black people, man, where everyone can like be a part of the company and really be, a part of it.
Right, and feel a part of it, not just a worker. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think we're getting to that, man. Because
there's a
lot of black-owned businesses right now, and we're learning that, man.
Yeah, we our generation is going to usher in a whole new world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's why I'm kind of fearful of it being a race war. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, and that's something.
I ain't gonna say fearful, huh?
You know I shoot.
Them country people. You go downtown, them people ain't never saw a gun in their lives.
Yeah, I was gonna say like,
city white people now. To really be carrying that shit around on on Capitol Hill.
Yeah. I mean, black people know how to shoot too, though. You know what I'm saying? So
the reason why I feel like it's not gonna be a race war, I think they're starving just like we are, man.
100%. I think they are.
When I saw that happen on Capitol, I was like, man, they hungry just like we are.
And you think racism ever gonna end in America?
Nah, we need to embrace it. Seriously. We should really embrace racism. Like, cause some of our people gonna have that ancestral hating and where they not gonna trust white people.
Right.
Look at what y'all showing us every year, man. Look at what's happening. Like no, I don't want it to end.
It's a long history of white people not doing black people well. So
that is the history. That's a long history. That's the history. Like, no, I'm okay with racism, but I'm against like people acting like it's not a thing, man.
Right.
And people are not afraid of it. Like, I don't feel like you should change it, but like, admit if you're afraid of it. Admit if you have it in you. So you go hang out with all your people then.
Right.
Y'all ain't gotta be like trying to kill nobody, like and act on your racism.
Right.
Like, no, if you feel against these people, then stay away from those people.
So you don't think? So you think we should see color first?
I believe you should see what you see first. Like,
right.
Like, anybody that tell me I don't see color,
I think it's bullshit. That's one of the first things you see. Like, first when you look at somebody, I mean, if you can see, I'm pretty sure black people do the same thing when they hear voice. First thing you do is determine what's male, female, and then the race. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Ethnicity. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fact. It's what you do. That's why our eyes work.
Dude, I feel like nothing is bad in this world, man. It's how you use it. And I'm telling you this only from my perspective, because some people might have bad racial experience. Like, I have had some, but I've always turned it out for my good, man. Seriously.
No, 100%.
Like, I use it as a tool to discipline myself. So, like I feel like if racism is never going to end, cool. All black people, let's go take over Mississippi or Atlanta or somewhere, or Miami. Like, let's just go somewhere where y'all ain't got to worry about the racism so much. Right. You know what I mean? Because them policing all our neighborhoods is not fair. Like, you shouldn't have to see a white cop. I'd rather be surrounded by a bunch of black cops than white cops.
Right.
Like them policing us, them schooling us, them having this government control over us. I feel like we should have our own everything over our own people. That I won't like that for my kids.
So do you think every nationality should have their own here in America?
I'm not here to speak about everybody. I'm here to speak about what I know my people need.
Right.
If they feel they need this, then by all means, hop on the board. But I think Africa's still struggling with their government coming together. You know,
I mean,
they trying to get a united thing because of we know it's inside white manipulation. I feel.
I mean, pretty much the same thing we went through here. They went through there with apartheid. You know what I'm saying? So black and whites was separated by law. You know what I'm saying? We had that too to a certain extent.
Yeah, I feel like we on a different.
But like they knew where they stood with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I feel like with the racism being so underneath the skin, so hidden is in people's household. Chris was here and made a good point. You know what I'm saying? He had said that he feel like Donald Trump needs to remain president. And he said that based from the way I took it. He made a hell of a point. I can't do it. We'll probably play it back, I'll show you. But he made a hell of a point. It had me stunned.
I watched it, so I'm gonna have to figure out what he said.
It was towards the end.
Man.
It was towards the end. He said he felt like Donald Trump he felt like made a good president. But he had basically, from some of the parts, what I took away from it is that you were able to see the racism. You know what I'm saying? You seen the Trump flag, you knew how that household felt.
Just to say, I had to pay attention when you talked about Chris. Last time I seen Chris, he punched the man in the face in Turkey. Brother,
we got the turkey ball.
Like, brother, come on, man. Chris, we not supposed to be doing this, man. I'm over here hugging brothers, trying to get everybody to chill. I'm over here being a good man. Like, can we just have a good day? So, no, to hear Chris say that, no, the man's very wise. Like, don't hide what your true feelings are. That's all we care about because I'm not afraid of somebody's hating me. I'm afraid of someone hurting me with their hate, though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
you can hate me if I know where you are. I'll keep you at a distance. That's fine. You can hate from over there.
Exactly, because I know what hate comes from fear, and I know you're fearing something. Mm-hmm. You're either lacking as a man, or you think I'm too much of a man. like, that's all it is. But we don't have to use that to fight each other. Like no, like let me grow my family. Without y'all being around, I feel like separation is going to happen because we see for years and they're not letting us be ourselves. Even like was it a year or 2 or 3 ago? I think I read some of the paper where they didn't want people wearing locks in their hair at work.
Yeah, it wasn't. What's the word? Well, yeah, it wasn't professional.
It was another term that they used to disrespect it, but yeah, they're basically not professional. I'm like, what does that have to do with a person's character? Like, I don't understand that. And I feel like that's never going to go away. I believe their system is
obviously a racist rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? Because
I don't want to fight racism. I'm here to use it. Like, seriously.
So just take the energy, move it along?
Yep. You racist, stay that way. We over here, though. Like, keep that. Keep all that hate over there. As long as y'all can keep that hate over there, we don't have to have a race war. We don't have to be war. Right. It's cool. Just stay over there.
I think it's funny that a lot of people think the inauguration is going to bring a race war, right? Because
I think that's old news, man.
No, I think it's funny because why would it be a race war? Because there's another white president. You know what I'm saying? Like for what? Where is it that you guys are against the government that make you also then hate black people? Because black people don't run the government. So who are you really mad at to hate the government?
To be honest, I really don't feel like there's anybody really mad. I feel like the media projects a mad program onto people.
I don't.
And people, like, when they get to arguing, they begin to just project what the media has taught them.
Okay, I get that.
Anybody with real experience with a black people and family, they know we ain't like that.
No, 100%. But to me, you can be upset at home, but it's another when a group of people come together and take action. You know what I'm saying? Anytime there was a riot, there was always some mysterious group of people who incited some type of violence. Like the thing they had happen at the Christopher Columbus statue. There was video footage of a group of people who, changed clothes to all black and started throwing those PVC pipes. You know what I'm saying? So those group of people right there had a whole nother initiative. Mm-hmm. Now, if it's something larger than that, you know what I'm saying, on some big grand scheme, Cobra Commander type, you know what I'm saying, where they are trying to incite these little things to put somebody in a higher power.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I do to a certain extent, but then I have to realize I'm talking to an audience who might not. So I try to put all sides out there, right?
No, we have to. We have to, like, for us to believe that the media is real, there are a lot of people that believe that that's really, really real.
Right, like, 100%. No, so there is those people who are using the gatherings of people to start other shit. But the people who broke into the Capitol, you know what I'm saying? I guess we touch on that real quick. The people who broke into the Capitol or protested, and however you want to fucking put it, you enter the secure area, it's a crime. I'm all for arresting everybody. But to me, arrest is not enough. I won't be satisfied until there's actual convictions.
Man, that's treason. Like I be like, I'm outside the system. I swear, I do not see myself being in this game at all. That's why I talk from such a distant like reality sometimes. Like,
Right.
To me, like their system ain't gonna do nothing to them.
And to me,
They probably gonna police
is
them
one
in
of the ultimate
secret or
tests.
something like that. They gonna do some stuff, but then probably the guys they become a secret agent or something like that. They get used as leverage. Either you're gonna go to jail or you're gonna do this type of stuff. And like,
Right. So,
I don't like their society. Like,
But my thing is, I think if they don't do something, they're gonna do nothing but help our cause.
that's what's gonna happen. I feel
Right.
like, because these guys didn't immediately get like shot. It's a whole bunch of people that's like, no, hell no.
Right.
Like, wait a minute.
100%.
Like that's already it's over with. I feel like what's happening now is like they're trying to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all shake down.
Now I feel like I think I just read a bunch of people in like Atlanta buying property. Even I'm talking to my family like buying farmland, like so we can start growing stuff again. Like we're reconnecting.
Yeah, that's why I
like,
got my little plants, man. I'm a
Thank you for that too, man. Makes me feel at home, brother. For real.
I'm gonna grow some stuff.
And we're gonna get back to growing food again, growing
We have
our
to.
home again.
We have to.
Like yeah.
There's no
dude.
independence if we can't make our own food.
This capital, that kind of like helped me even look at my parents and be like, now you see? Now you see?
I'm a captain now.
Let's not even talk about them no more. Let's just go ahead and get out. Like I'm ready to get out, man. For
Yeah.
that movie Get Out, that's what I'm all about right now. Like,
All right, man. We finna get ready to wrap it up. You got any hot takes? Anything you want the people to know?
oh no, man. Stay healthy, people. Stay a blessing to your people. You know that we always need each other, man. Never feel like you can't talk to your brother, and if you can't talk to your neighbors, go talk to them, man. Say happy day to the person next door. I know some people that don't even talk to the same people on their block. We gotta start a happy dialogue in order for us to get to a happy ending. That's all I want everybody to start doing.
All right, real quick. Since it's Martin Luther King Day, Martin Luther King. Or
That's why I'm
Malcolm
being
X?
so positive, huh?
Martin Luther King or Malcolm X?
Both of them, brother. I ain't against neither one of them, man.
I mean, they had two messages. Which one do you live by or move with?
Honestly, both. Honestly, like I do feel like
I mean, I feel like you could take a piece of both, but I'm asking you to choose.
if I had to choose,
Right.
I gotta go with X only because like we gotta save ourselves.
You know what? I know I said it was the end, but I want to ask you one thing. Do you feel that Black History Month is still relevant?
Not without us doing the action, no. I feel like us just waking up and act like, oh, it's Black History, remember, no. I feel like we have to, like I said before, start like a Black Ramadan or a Black action that we all do together.
Right.
And I ain't talking about Christmas and going or the Black Friday shopping.
Right.
Like nothing like that. Like seriously, we need
Yeah,
a
no.
spiritual cleanse or something that makes us talk about our next evolution. Cause we not. We sitting here waiting on Master to help us or somebody to free us or for the next problem to happen so we could say we was in the problem but we didn't change nothing about it. Like no, I'm not proud of going through a pandemic. I'm not proud of none of this they be talking about. That's their system.
No, I got a love-hate relationship when it comes to Black History Month.
I think
I love that there is a
I don't
month.
think it's real, man.
I don't. I love the fact that there is a month, how fake or real it is, but it's there, right? We all know February is Black History Month.
Yes.
And it's there to teach us about how we got here. But I feel like it's so small-sighted on the amount of stuff that they actually teach. Our whole entire lives, we the same 7 to 8 people every Black History Month, right?
Yeah, we didn't gain no pride. We don't gain
Done.
Yeah,
No progress.
No progress. No real pride in this month. Like,
the most modern Black History Month gets is like Muhammad Ali. That's
thank you. We like, bro. Like, I'm so with that, bro. Like, if this
So
is
ain't
the
nothing
month where
else
we
happened?
supposed to gain pride for each other, like do something. Like, where
we go
it?
from Harriet Tubman every year, Harriet Tubman to Muhammad Ali. No, I'm just saying that's the spectrum. That's the range we deal with every Black History Month. It is bullshit. Cause who is it? You get Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. You might hear Frederick Douglass.
Yep.
You might
If they read his books,
George Washington Carver.
Yeah, man.
That's who else? Who else did they make you spill out? Who? Rosa Parks.
Yeah, man. Like,
But we're here. Wait. What's the one Renaissance writer? Houston.
I don't even know.
Because I was gonna say we don't really do arts. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Langston Hughes. We do Langston Hughes. But like it's so much more than that. Don't get me wrong.
We don't
those-
gain
Maya Angelou.
We don't
Like,
gain no pride, man, during this month. I'm telling you, we supposed to.
Madam C.J. Walker.
We supposed to gain some type of like ancestral
We
pride
ain't
during
learning,
this
right?
month. Like,
We
yeah.
ain't learning nothing. We ain't teaching nobody nothing. Like it's the same stuff. I should not have been writing book reports on the same people in 3rd grade as I was in 12th grade. Like,
Look, man, I don't think our ancestors want us to write a report about their life.
it went from a
Like,
paragraph to 3 paragraphs to a page, 2 page, 3 pages, and you graduate with a 4-page paper about Martin Luther King.
No, I like
Ending about when he got shot.
This is what I teach. This is what I teach my nieces and nephews. Like be something. Don't just learn something. Like many people, like you can learn a million disciplines, but it doesn't matter if you never apply them.
Right.
Like-
I'm surprised that like they not even teaching about like LeBron James, even though he's alive and well modern. These people still need to know what he's doing outside of basketball.
He do a lot.
Yo, ridiculous amount. You know what I'm saying? My man is going to
They
change
don't
the
push
whole
that, though.
landscape of the whole state of
Bro,
Ohio.
I love that man.
By himself.
I love that man's character. What he,
He's
what
going to
he's
change
doing
the
for
whole
Ohio, bro,
entire
it's
landscape
crazy, man.
for the whole entire
That
state.
is crazy, man. But they say one man can't make a change. Like you really can, man. Like just have that character, have that leader, have that.
Hold on. It's not just him by himself, right? He got his team around him. Rich Paul, his agent, his childhood friend,
That's
had
genius.
put him in position. So his money that he's making, LeBron was not sitting in all those meetings.
Respect
begin
that
with.
man, Rich Paul.
Right.
No.
Listen. So then you have to go with the people Rich Paul hire around him. You know what I'm saying? So it's one face, but it's not a one man army.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. No, they're definitely doing off his back though.
Yeah.
Like, his name.
He understands that. That's why
Yeah.
he keep his face clean.
Exactly.
He
No.
ain't involved in nothing. If he is, you won't never know. And that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
pray that he's not into nothing, nefarious. But
I mean, honestly, man, that's what I be thinking about. Like, who are black leaders if we could, like, call some a leader that can strike a change is these head alpha males in our society, like LeBron James or Michael Jordan, even Jay-Z. Like, these are the people
I don't
that
consider Michael Jordan. I don't. He wasn't for the people. Not for the people.
I know. I can't argue with that, Will. Like, I know. But, like, if Michael Jordan came out right now and said he want to help a bunch of brothers out with a couple jobs, I'm not going to tell people not to go. You know what I mean?
No, get the
like,
money.
he's still here. He got time. He can correct him. What did he do? He invested in jails or something crazy like that.
Supposedly. I heard that's not true. Not true.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, me personally, I didn't dig into it.
Hold on. He knows.
So the guy who invested into private prisons was a white dude whose name was also Michael.
Oh, okay.
I feel like how come Michael Jordan didn't come out and say that himself, though?
Yeah.
He ain't kill his name. He don't care.
Oh, yeah, he probably too rich. He don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I heard a couple of things about Michael Jordan saying some stuff like he made shoes only for white suburban kids. Like, whatever they got to say about.
But then you can take that how you want.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not finna fault Mike for nothing, man. Like, I care about.
He was the person shooting in the gym. He deserves to do what the fuck
Thank
he
you.
want
I
with his
care
money.
about the drive he displayed on the court that
Right.
inspires people to be
Like Mike.
Like Mike. Thank you. The story.
What you was gonna say, Kurt?
No, I'm finna say like those type of rumors passed quickly because you had situations like what's the name of that damn clothing line? I think Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was not true. They said he was on Oprah's show. So they said he was on Oprah's show prior to him actually going to Oprah's show, saying he don't want blacks or rappers to wear his clothes.
Right.
An email went out. This is before social media. So I just applied it to the same thing with Michael Jordan. Like, it's easy for the misinformation.
Yeah.
Even before
Yeah.
social media, the misinformation still was getting out there.
Right.
So
Bullshit flies way faster sometimes. You know?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. We as people love to hear the negative stuff real quick. It takes a lot long. That's why like
The media engine loves to push it, man. I'm
it's
telling you, man.
like reading reviews about companies. You know what I'm saying? Because people are more likely to write a bad review when they have a bad experience than they are to write a good review. Because
Yeah.
the good part is what you expect. You expect to go there and have a nice dinner with no problems. But nobody's gonna write a review. Oh, nice restaurant.
I
had a good time.
I filter my mind like that. Even when I get on social media, I know if I look at the trolls.
Right.
I know if I see the bull stuff. Like, or I get past and
take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Anything else? Anything else, Kurt? All right, we'll wrap it up. Jarvis, if you could tell everybody where they can find you on social media, since if you're on that or whatever.
Yeah,
anything you want to shout out? Tell them about your business.
Well,
where can they find you? You know what I'm saying? Where can they see?
Well, I'm on Facebook as Maximus Powell or Apex Maximus. My real name is Jarvis.
Oh shit!
Powell.
My bad. You want to talk about your music?
Man, my music is for me, honestly. Like,
okay.
I do music just to keep myself in harmony. I might release something, I might not. I do it as a peaceful thing. I ain't trying to make money.
Well, MF Doom action. Just might drop something. Might drop.
Yeah. I might drop something. But like, I do produce. I do I got a studio. I help my friends. I like people to come through and make music. Like I'm a facilitator of the arts. That's what I do. Like,
okay.
I'm into yoga, kung fu, music.
Now we gotta get in tune for real.
Definitely a lot of running and stuff, man. If you want to do some jogging with me, big dog,
I'm down.
Get you in that fullback position for next
down.
turkey ball. But yeah,
I mean, you know how I do it.
Yeah.
I'm fast to be a big man.
Definitely, yeah. We done gave you the ball a couple times. He done push it in for us.
Because I hate getting tackled, bro. So that drive of me not wanting to get tackled is gonna be hard to get me. Like,
you're taking me down.
You better do something because I don't want to go down. I mean, not to score. I just hate getting tackled. Like,
ain't the only one. See, that stiff arm comes out on the regular. I don't think nobody likes to take a hit, man.
All right. I didn't give out a few. I love it. Anyway. All right. Make sure y'all following us on all platforms. Third Post Media. Post like your heartbeat. Not plus. Not post. P-O-S-T. Post like your heartbeat. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media. Simply Just Will. What? His plugs? And plug yourself. What was your social media handles and stuff?
Dude, I gotta be honest. I don't even know because sometimes I don't be on.
Man, we'll tag it.
Yeah, just tag me. My name's Jarvis Powell, Apex, Boobie, Maximus. I got a couple names. I'm just a cool guy.
Anything else?
I respond. I'm all about health and wellness. If anybody want to do some yoga, hit me up. If you want to talk about food, I'm down to talk. I'm always responding. I'm an entrepreneur. I got my own business, so I got a lot of time on my hands. I'm a
we most definitely gonna have you back. We go put this out there and see what happens. In response, we get permit from it. We'll most definitely readdress those things.
Cool.
We all good?